I'm fucking scared, guys. It was sprinkling earlier, and I don't want my shit to get wet. Alright? I got my drone. You know what I mean? I can't have this shit getting wet. It's not worth it. So worst comes to worst, I'm seeing what we got, but I might have to go to a different spot where there's shade and do that video. But I really wanted to do a video where it's just me walking and talking, you know, because I got done eating Mexican food. By the way, hope you guys' day is going good, whatever. That's whatever it is. But you know, yeah, I was eating Mexican food. You know, I'm half Mexican. You didn't know that, now you do. Whatever. I know I look white. It is what it is. But I'm half Mexican, and it's like I saw this guy streaming. He looked chill. He had his hair all crazy too. So I guess like me too. But you know what I mean. And I was just like, whoa. He looked like he was streaming because he had like the phone and then the mic on top of the phone, and it just like, I don't know if there was a flash or some shit, but I just got the intuitive vibe that he was streaming, not vlogging. But it was a sign I took as that, hey bro, I'm supposed to be doing that shit too. I'm supposed to be locked in and making videos. Hell, who knows? Maybe I could start streaming. I don't know, because like it would be different. Like if people want to watch someone stream about spirituality, fuck it. I guess I could, like, just live streaming, fucking going on hikes and shit, whatever the hell. But you always gotta love the lighting that gives me. It's pretty cool. But you know, I mean, you guys want something, you gotta go out and get it. I used to care so much about being seen if I'm vlogging, but it's just like what year it is. Exactly, it's 2025, so keep vlogging. Do the shits. We got people getting rich over lip singing videos on TikTok. That's fucking absurd. But you know why? Because they stopped caring. So you got to be one of the ones that don't care too. And once you do stop caring, you're finally in that version of you that doesn't care. And then boom, you're more magnetic and attractive because you don't give a fuck. Dude, everyone's in their own worlds. It really doesn't matter, bro. Who gives a shit? And if they like it, they like it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're being watched. And at the end of the day, if you really want to be an influencer, I hate that term, not even an influencer, a fucking content creator, you have to get used to having eyes on you. Why are you going to be shy and nervous if someone's watching you make your videos, if the whole point and purpose of you making your videos is so you could be seen or watched, or you know what I mean? Well, I mean, to help people, sure, but people are going to see you regardless, you know what I mean? So when you're alright and you don't give a fuck and you're just doing, because life's a show, a game. The outside's a reflection. There is no outside. It's all within you. So, what? You know what I mean? And it's more magnetic not caring and just doing shits. A lot of people care too much of what people think, but it doesn't matter. It's all a joke. A cosmic joke. Like my hair. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go out and do my little hike and shit. I'll see you on the other side and we'll get to this video. Hopefully it doesn't start freaking sprinkling and I can get some drone shots. See y'all in a minute. What's going on, guys? It's kind of hot. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't know when I said that. I don't know. It's kind of clear now. It's not raining, but whatever. I don't want to risk it all of a sudden. One time I was flying the drone and it started sprinkling and you can't get that shit wet, so I freaked the fuck out. Flew that shit back, so I don't want to risk being in midair, getting some drone footage for my video, and then it starts raining. You know what I mean? This weather seems to be unpredictable for no reason, but... So what you're seeing in the beginning and after is footage I got before of the freeway of where I live. I thought it was pretty cool, like all the energy. So, you know what I mean, of everyone just coming and going and doing their thing. So, see, like right now, it's not really raining, but whatever. Anyways, as you could tell, well, maybe you can't tell, because you wouldn't really know unless you know where I am, and you probably don't unless you're someone that I know. But anywho, I was walking and doing my shit. I took my walk and now I'm here, cause over here there's like shade in case it does start to rain or sprinkle dinkle. So that's what we're doing here. But this video is about, you know, just being an empath and feeling people's energies and how it is a superpower in a way, but also not. It doesn't make you better than anyone, because we all have this ability. We're all connected. We're all empathic. We can all feel each other. It's just that some people are so in their ego, their mind, that they clog that ability out. They don't allow it because they believe that they are separate from everything. You know, I'm this body, I'm my thoughts, and you're that, and you're not me, or whatever. You know, it just puts a wall up. So their unawareness isn't able to tap into that. But it's true, we're all empathic. We can all feel each other. So if you are aware of that, then consider it like a little gift, right? Utilize that ability because it is a gift. And in a way, it is a superpower. Again, not meaning that you're better than anyone who doesn't know how to utilize it. Hell no. There's people who make a spiritual ego out of this. And then it's created a bunch of misconception that people are like, oh, people think that, being an empath is a superpower. And it's just like, in a way it is, yeah. But it doesn't mean that you can't do it. It doesn't mean there isn't truth to this ability. Like, we can all feel each other. You could tap into it too. Just clear your mind and raise your vibration and really become aware of yourself more than, really see that you aren't these thoughts that you're thinking, that identity that you think you are. Really see how connected everything truly is. And when you really see and notice how everything really truly is connected, you're able to feel not only yourself, but everything around you. You could feel plants, you could feel trees, you could feel this whole reality, right? Just dancing. It's a unity dance in motion. I love it. But if you're not tapped in, you're obviously going to miss it. If you're so in your head, lost in the thoughts and then the sauce, but not the good sauce, then obviously, you're not going to be able to utilize that ability as well. But it is what it is. If you are watching this video, I'm assuming you are the ones who are tapping into this empathic ability. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this is why I make my videos here all the time. My shorts, I should say, because it's good lighting. But look at this, guys. You ever walked into a room, right, and you felt something off? You're like, I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden it feels heavy, it feels different. You know why? Because you're an empathic person, bro. Or like, have you ever walked by someone and before they even said a word, you just felt it, right? Like intuitively, you're like, what the fuck? Because guess what? You're not overreacting, you're an empath. You just are unaware of it, and then maybe you're aware of it, but sometimes you forget, you know what I mean? But it's just like, think of it like this. Empaths are energetic antennas. So you don't just notice the vibe, you become it. And then what happens is that it can be overwhelming in a world full of noise, trauma, and all this disconnection and distraction. So it's hard to it's kind of like overstimulating, you know what I mean? So if you're not meditating a lot and breathing, obviously you're going to be overstimulated. It'll be too much, you know what I mean? Like, you might cry for no reason. You might feel other people's emotions as you mistake it for your own. There's a fly right there. Or like, you'll need a lot more alone time to call the energy back. But just know that's not a weakness, bro. It's not weakness. It's just that your soul is tuning into the unseen, doing its work to just call its energy back, because you're such a sponge and it's collective, you know what I'm saying? So it could be a lot. Like, you're at work, you're at school, you come home, you feel drained because you're a fucking sponge. You know what I mean? So that's why you gotta breathe and take a shower. Showers are good to cleanse off that energy. It's a portal in a way, so that you could clear off that energy and recenter. But like, here's the thing, guys. You were designed to transmute this energy, to detect what others ignore, to shine compassion where this world has gone numb. And a lot of the times, it's just all in front of our faces, but not a lot of people are tuning in to this. It sucks, but I mean, we're going through a shift in consciousness, so it's not like the end of the world, if you will. But just like, here's the thing. You gotta protect your field, whether it's through sun, meditation, through the water, through boundaries. And just know that if you do set these boundaries, it doesn't make you a cold person. Hell no. They make you clear. And it makes you powerful, because it brings your energy back into your own body, which makes you more in alignment with yourself. And it makes you more magnetic to have boundaries. So, are you hurting anyone? Hell no, bro. Because it's a superpower, sure, being an empath, when you learn how to manage it. But just know that at the same time, it's not your job to fix everyone. And just by you being you, people are going to feel that energy, and they're going to feel some sort of feeling, and it's just going to help them do their own inner work. You'll be a reflection for them to do their own thing. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I think that's a beautiful thing, that you could do that. Like, that awareness is medicine for the people that need it. You know what I mean? But so I wouldn't say that it's your job to fix everyone, you know what I mean? But it's your gift to feel what's real, you know what I mean? It's your gift to feel that there is more than just what we're fucking seeing and then what we're told too. So don't let this world convince you to toughen up, you know what I mean? To your softness is sacred, and your energy, it's medicine. Like, that's what I'm saying, dude. Have you ever noticed that when someone's going through a day, they just seem to be some sort of, for some reason, gravitated to your energy? Because everyone, if you're tapped in, right, to this ability, and you are doing your spiritual shit, you're gonna embody some sort of healing, aura, you know, some sort of healing frequency. So you might find yourself attracting people who just, they don't know why, but they just feel like they are able to talk to you so well and so easily because of your empathic traits. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, everyone's an empathic person. Everyone could feel energies, but if you're tapped in and you're aware of this ability that we all have, then people, you're gonna help people. You know what I mean? People are, like I said, are gonna, they're not gonna know why, but they're gonna feel like a pull to talk to you. Like a, I don't know why, but this person seems to get me. You know what I mean? And it's because when you're aware that everything's connected, and through that connection is understanding and energy transmutation, I guess you could say. So someone could be going through a bad day or whatever, going through it, and you as an empath, you aware that you're feeling them and you're not mistaking their energies for your own, you're able to help transmute that lower pain energy into a lighter energy, right? Kind of like a shaman, for sure. So the more, that's why I say in every video, awareness is key. Awareness is key. When you are able to utilize this awareness and you're really able to know that that is them you're feeling and not you, you can transmute that, sorry, that energy. It's the Mexican food I had. You can transmute that energy, give them some healing vibes or whatever. So the next time, basically, guys, I struggled with this before growing up. I used to think I was subconscious. I mean, I was, but I used to think that I was shy and shit. But most of the time, I wasn't aware that I'm not shy. I'd rather I'm feeling someone around me that is nervous. Maybe I was cute to them and they got nervous. I don't know. But I remember one time I was on LSD. I was on, and that's what helped me a lot to raise my awareness. But it allowed for the veil to be pulled back, right? And then it told, I guess you could say it told me it was really my higher self, my intuition. But it was like I was near this chick and this other chick, and I felt like, what the fuck? Why am I anxious? I know that I'm not anxious. What the fuck? I was just chilling. And then I'm here, all of a sudden there's like anxiety. And then it's like I heard the voice from the higher self said, it's not you, it's them. And then I was like, oh. And I could just see it. I could read their aura and their vibe. And you could tell. And I was just like, damn, okay. This whole time before my awareness opened and raised, I was mistaking their own energy as my own and identifying with that energy and then through that unawareness and identifying of that energy that wasn't even mine, I was kind of like blocking opportunities because I was thinking that I was shy or nervous. And when you really believe you're shy and you're nervous, what do, right? You close yourself off. You close yourself because you're scared, whatever. But when you're aware that most of the time you're not even a shy person, you're just empathic and you're feeling them, you're feeling energies. You're like, oh shit, okay, that's them and that's not me. So what really helps too is to feel safe in your own body. Feel safe in your own body and feel the heartbeat. So whenever you're around someone and you feel anxious and you don't, it's like, what the fuck? Let's say guy to guy, right? If you're a guy, this is what I do. Let's say there's a really pretty girl, right? It's like, damn, you're being observed and you feel it. You feel that you're being observed, right? Because we're all connected, and when you're really tuned in, you could feel when someone's looking at you. You're like, what the fuck? You just feel that energy. So anyways, let's say you're at a store, right? And there's a cute chick, or let's say you're a female, and you, whatever, dude. There's someone attractive, and then you're just all nervous. Instead of being nervous, maybe you're feeling their energy. But to really help you not be confused and be grounded, first be safe in your body, yes, but bring your awareness to your heart. Feel your heart beat. Feel your heart beating, right? And through that, you will be grounded back into your own body, back into, you're safe in your own body. So that energy of anxiety will dissipate. So instead of, you're around this attractive person, right? You feel the nervousness. Oh shit! Feel your heart. Feel your heart. Put the awareness on the heart. Keep doing that, and you'll begin to feel more centered and present and not even anxious anymore, because you're just feeling the heart of the chi, the energy that you are. And the awareness gets stronger through that feeling of the heart. And then it's just like, oh, that's them, that's not me. All right, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Feeling your heart and shit. And that's why meditation is key. Because when you meditate, you're getting your consciousness or your awareness really to your heart, right? Because the heart's a consciousness of its own. So when you meditate, you go to your heart, which clears the thoughts, the ego. And the heart is peaceful, it's love, it's unity. So instead of being up there in the ego and the thoughts of fear, shame, and guilt, and nervousness and shit, anxiety, we move our awareness away from that to here, the heart, which is love, unconditional, peace, alignment, whatever, all that high vibe shit. So when you go to school, you're in a crowded mall, whatever the hell, at work, feel your heart. You know what I mean? You're walking in a crowded environment. Feel your heart. Breathe and feel your heart and your chi flow. The more you breathe, you circulate your auric field and when you circulate the auric field, making it stronger through breathing and feeling your heart being centered, it will deflect everyone else's energies. Since we're all connected and we're going around and about each other in public, our auric fields are colliding with each other, right? So instead of absorbing their energy and identifying with it and be like, oh my God, it's too much, I'm nervous, anxiety, no. You're feeling them, but you're aware of your own essence too. So doing that while feeling your heart, and not necessarily so exaggerative, right? But just like breathing through your nose, out your nose, feeling your heart while walking in a crowded environment. And doing so will, again, allow for your energy to circulate itself, the chi, the auric field, and everyone else's energy will bounce off of your blockage that you're putting up. So imagine a light barrier going around your body and getting stronger each time you're breathing and feeling the heart around crowded places. The more you breathe, the stronger that force field, if you will. And everyone else's energies is deflecting, and you're not absorbing them, you're not identifying with it, you're just grounding your energy and not allowing anything other than your own to get in. You see what I mean? So that's something that I do while I'm at work, while I'm at school, or if I'm walking past a girl that I think is cute, that I should probably ask her number. Stop being a bitch, Josh. Said, if you're not shy, do it. You know what I mean? It's but that's what you gotta. Sometimes though, it's the other person thinking that you're attractive, and they're like, damn, and so maybe they're nervous or whatever, and then you're feeling it, and you're like, oh fuck. So with that scenario, I'll walk by at work, and there's a cute girl, for example. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, play the part, but I'll just breathe, and I'll feel my heart, so that the ego doesn't come in, and I don't get nervous. You know what I mean? Or I don't allow her energy of being shy affect my own. You feel me? Just breathe and be. Alright? Alright. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Keep chasing your dreams. You already know what it is. Namaste Liddy is a titty. You already know what we're doing. We chasing dreams and shit. We don't gotta settle and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just chilling against a wall. There's some sprinklage right there. It's still sprinkling. Oh well. Just trying to stay dry. It's not that bad, but Alright, I love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace. So I let you find it on